Tonight's Inside the Game, we're going to talk about trying to defend Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we know the problem that he is, almost 31 points per game, and how he gets to that number and his impact on the game and what we can try to do defensively to negate that. Number one, and the most important thing we have to do with Giannis is we got to take away, and it sounds easier said than done, but he is almost 80% inside the restricted area. So that's your dunks, that's your putbacks on offensive rebounds, and that's getting out in transition. What you have to do is the further you can keep Giannis away from the rim, the better it is for the Timberwolves tonight. He's 58% when you move him just into the paint area here. And when you move him outside the paint, he goes all the way down to 33. So think about it here. He's 8 out of 10 or 4 out of 5. And out here, he is 3 out of 9. So for us, the more we move Giannis out and the more he's shooting out here, and then ultimately he's 25% outside the 3. Again, we're not the only people that try to do this, but how can we get that done? Number one, we got to build a wall. When we say build a wall, what we mean is as Giannis has driven the ball here and they've got their guys coming down the floor, we want Giannis to see this, literally a wall of defenders, as opposed to these guys being out here and now he's seeing gaps and he's very good both going right or left to finish. So no rim, number one, 78%. And then lastly, we got to use our fouls accordingly. And kind of like that is before we get into the penalty, if he does get out in transition and 9 times out of 10 he gets to the rim where he finishes at 80%, we could bump or take a foul early on him so that now they take the ball out of bounds and have to go again. And then late in the game, he is at about 65% from the free throw. So as opposed to shooting, we know pretty much an automatic dunk. Make him make two free throws to either close that gap if we're behind or extend our lead.